Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're trying out all the new products I got during the Sephora sale, so let's jump in. I know you like fast intros, so do I. Get to the point. So we are using the Sephora Fluff and Fix Brow Wax. This got kind of mixed reviews. I'm very, very picky when it comes to my brow gel. We're gonna try this out. I got 30% off. I need all the help I can get with the limited hair I have for my brows. So going to put this through. Okay. I actually might like this more than the other brow gel Sephora has because I really like that one. This does have a little bit of a tack to it though. Hopefully that dries down, but it's sticking up. I'm actually gonna need a spoolie to tame this. The difference, this whole side of my face looks droopy. This is true lamination. It has hold, wow. If this lasts, this might be a new favorite. So far, first impression, very impressed. It's like the got to be glued, but with no cast for the eyebrows because I used to use that hair gel. And I know they came out with a brow product, but I haven't got my hands on that. For my eye base, I used a MAC Paint Pot in Lay and Low. I haven't used that in so long, so I'm just trying out new bases in my trying new makeup videos. So this is the one we're using today. For the eyes, I am going to get down a base eyeshadow from the original Patrick Ta palette. Just going to use a few of the shades just to create a little bit of depth. The matte shades, I'm not gonna reach into any of the shimmers because the star of the show is this Patrick Ta eyeshadow duo. I did pick up one during the sale. I'm curious to see the formula. I got the shade Do You Know Who I Am, and I love a bronzy look. Like, look at these colors right here. Just in the pan, this looks incredible, but wait till you see this on the eyes. I'm going to start with this lighter bronze shade, and then I'm going to top it off with the copper. These have a good amount of pigment in the backing, so if you go in with a light hand, you'll just get more of that wash of sparkle, which is my personal preferred way to wear this kind of formula. I love using my finger too. You can see there's a ton of pigment there, and we're just going to go lightly all across the lid. There's such a pretty sparkle to that. Let's do the other eye, and that's just one dip in. I like how there's very minimal fallout with these shades. It's a really, really beautiful formula. Just a simple way to make your regular eyeshadow just so much more impactful with some glitter. I love glitter, you guys know. So now we're gonna take the copper shade, and this one has even bigger flecks of glitter. I'm just going to concentrate this more on the outer corner and then bring it lightly across. And this one does have a little bit more fallout in terms of those larger flecks. You can see it gives that kind of diamond sparkle to the eye. Both are so pretty. This was by far my favorite color that he did in the collection. It's the only one that really caught my eye. I felt like others I wouldn't use as much. I'm very happy with this shade. This is so stunning. Apart from the price, I get it. I didn't even want to purchase one of these, and I probably wouldn't have if it wasn't for the Sephora sale. But formula-wise, it is absolutely stunning. I'm just happy it launched prior to the Sephora sale, honestly, so that I could save a little bit of money. I'm just going to quickly do my eyeliner, mascara, and then I will pop on some lashes that are my favorite right now, which I will link below. They're just some corner lashes. I've been using them off camera. They're so pretty. And then we have a new liner to try for my waterline. I revisited the Charlotte Tilbury mascara, and you can't really tell right now because my liner is so thick, but I did enjoy it more this time now that it's dried out a little bit. I will have to use this without the eyeliner because I feel like when I do eyeliner, you can't really see my lashes. So now I'm going to be using these lashes. I will link them. I don't know the name of them, but they're a little bit more wispy of a half lash than the previous ones I used in a trying new makeup. I've been loving these ones so much more. They're a little bit more dramatic, but are so flattering. I just love a half lash. I'm just gonna let the glue dry. I do have a eyeliner to use on my waterline, but I like to finish off my lower lash line after I do my complexion. So I'm just going to rehydrate my under eyes, and I have a new caffeine eye cream from Inky List. I've always loved this eye cream. I haven't had it in a while though. I'm just gonna use a little bit for my under eye area because I did clean up that space. I do have my sunscreen, moisturizer pre-prepped on my skin. I'll have those linked below in case you're curious what I'm using today. I'm gonna go straight into my new primer. This is the Iconic London Underglow Blurring Primer. This was one of the products from my Sephora haul that I'm most excited for. I don't know how much to use. We're gonna start with this much right here. What can I compare this to? It does have a slip to it once you blend it out, and it's not a glittery glow. It's just a hydrating glow, which is nice. I really like the texture of this. It's reminding me of another product. I hope I can remember, but it's just a thinner version because it has that same sort of slip to it. I can't think of it. It feels incredible though, regardless of my poor memory. I really love how it feels. It has a nice soft glow to the skin. We will see better once I put my foundation on how blurring it is. BK Beauty came out with a trifecta, which favorite brushes right here. So hopefully they still have these available, but they upgraded the handles. They look stunning. We have the 101 concealer brush and the 109, which are some of my favorite brushes, as you know. So we're gonna use the 101 for foundation today. And I forgot to mention that I had the one size foundation. I accidentally had this in my to be used for this video and I didn't even haul it for you guys. So I have this foundation. I have been using it. I don't care for it as much as I thought I would. I think it initially applies really nicely, but I'm not a fan of full coverage foundations. It's a very, very thick consistency. I'll have my shade linked, but this is what it looks like. She's not moving anywhere. And this is a medium, it's a neutral. It looks really nice on the skin for initial application. However, I just haven't liked how this wears on my skin, only because my skin is on the drier side. So I feel like if you have drier, more mature skin like myself, it's just one of those foundations that you really need to prep. And even if you do, it might not work out for you. Because I found with myself, it's just a little too dry for my skin. I'm just gonna put one thin layer, then we will build it up. It doesn't go full coverage right away, at least on me. You can still see some spots on my skin. I know a lot of people are loving it. It's just, for me, I think it looks beautiful when I initially apply it, but because it is more matte, my skin just can't handle it throughout the day. I think if this would have came out during the summer, my skin would have liked it a little bit more, but because it's cooler months now that I've been trying it out, my skin just needs something a little bit more hydrating. That's why I was hoping for that Iconic London primer to maybe make me like this foundation more. So we will see. It's going on nice and smooth. It looks perfecting on the skin. I can't complain about the initial application of it. It's just a little bit drying on my skin. The thing with one size, a lot of their neutrals I still think pull slightly warm, in my opinion. I can see still a little bit of warmth to this neutral. I can still make it work, just because my self-tan is slightly warm at the moment. Just something to note, if you were kind of in between neutral or warm, I would probably just go with the neutral because you're gonna get a little bit of warmth still. Tons of coverage, full coverage, don't have anything really under my eyes, so you can still see a little bit of my spots there, but everything else is covered. Not the most natural looking foundation, however, it's not marketed that way. This is for those who want a full coverage look, if you're looking for that perfected base. And now we're gonna move on to concealer. We do have a new one to try and wait for the garbage truck. Why do I always film on garbage day? Tonally, not my perfect shade, and it does look a little makeup-y on my skin, but we're going to work with it. You're gonna see at the end when I'm done, it's going to look good, but again, just doesn't wear that well on me. So we're going to use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Concealer. I already used this yesterday and I love this concealer. So I used this with a NARS foundation, absolutely loved it. We'll see how it works with the one size. Packaging of this, I'm just in love with. I just like the shape of it, how the name is on this side. I don't know, something about it I really like. So I'm going to use this to conceal. I'm gonna use my BK Beauty concealer brush to blend it out. Got shade 6, I think it's perfect. I was worried it was gonna be a little too dark, but I think it works. Something about this concealer, it made things look even better. It has such a pretty finish to it. Danessa Myricks for complexion just works for my skin. I love it. I love the coverage. It looks so smooth on the skin. I'm gonna use this with other foundations I like a little bit more because I feel like this honestly made the foundation better for me. I want you to see this for different tutorials. So I'm gonna have to use this in the future as well because I'm really, really enjoying this concealer to the point where I feel like this is a top contender for concealer for me. That's how much I'm loving it. Oh, so good. It's hydrating but smoothing. I hope you're seeing what I'm seeing. Such a beautiful finish. Then for bronzer, we're gonna do after we set the face. I wanna load on some of my cream products though, because these are kind of light, and I feel like after I powder, I can show you how it looks like over top of powder as well. But I did get the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint in Bold Pink. This was the one Steph recommended to me. And for this, I do need to load it up quite a bit because it is so light. Steph was right when she said that this reminds her of the Dior powder blush, the pink one. It definitely does, but in like a cream version. I'm gonna use my 109 and load this on the cheeks. We are going for a pink look today. I'm doing the pink under eye, pink cheek. We're going to be glowing pink. Look at that pink. It is so nice. This is the exact color of pink that I wanted for that under eye. I want a pinky pink look. Something soft and light to really brighten the face. So this bold pink, perfect shade. I was worried it would be a little too light when I have a tan, but it definitely works. You just gotta build it. We need to go heavy just so that when we set it, it peeks through. We also have another pink product. This is the Danessa Myricks Lowlighter in Unbothered. Again, I dipped into a couple of these yesterday and I'm loving this too. I was nervous this would accentuate my pores and texture. It doesn't do that. It is really pretty. So we're going to put it on initially. This would be more of a on top of my set face just to bring back the glow because it's so subtle right now. You know what? I'm just going to actually do that. I'm not going to bother wasting it right now. It softens the pink and adds a glow. It's really pretty. And if you have this product and you have this blush, I feel like these two together make a really beautiful cheek. Look how pink we are. I'm loving it. And we're gonna go more pink underneath the eyes. This is personal preference. Some people don't like the whole pink under eye look. I think it's beautiful. I don't do it every day because some days I don't want to do it, but I wanted to show you all these pink products that are on the market in one video and just show you how to achieve that look. You don't need all these products to do it, but I'm showing you all the things that I picked up in my Sephora haul. So we have the Kosas Cloud Set Powder and we have the shade Candy. And when I swatched this next to the One Size powder that I also picked up in the pink shade, the amount of blurring this gives the skin, I don't recall the face powder that I had doing that much for my skin. This was incredible. The most blurring I've seen just swatched. So I cannot wait to play around with this on camera with you. I have my little Morphe puff that I picked up from the sale, brand new one. So we're gonna use that to really get into the inner corner and we're just going to apply this underneath the eyes. That's where the pink powders are gonna go. And then I'm gonna set the rest of my face with my One Size powder in translucent. I cannot believe how blurring this is. I've been looking for a pink powder to do exactly this, to blend into the blush and to give that gradient soft pink look into the cheek. I've wanted this look for so long. I've tried different methods to create it, and this powder has been the best way to achieve that sort of look. And it's blurring, it's softening, it is so good. This is the best pink powder I have used. I wish I could have got my reaction yesterday when I used it for the first time. This is truly remarkable. If you're looking for something smoothing, brightening, softening, this is it. I need to revisit the regular powder because I don't remember it doing this. This new shade, the Candy shade, something special about it. It just really awakens my complexion and gives me exactly that pink look that I have been striving to achieve. It is so pretty. This will make it even more pink, which I don't even want to do. It is so pink compared to the Candy one. This one yesterday, I kind of went right here, but I think I might save this for another look to show because I feel like the Candy one, if I were to recommend one, it would be that one. So now I'm going to take my loose powder from One Size and we're going to set the rest of the face with it. So this is just the universal translucent. I don't even feel like I need to put more blush on, but we're gonna set it. I haven't even bronzed my skin and I love it so far, which is rare for me. The thing about One Size, they know how to do filtered looking skin. With their foundation, their powder, just the whole combination. If you want matte, filtered looking skin, no pores, perfect looking skin, their products will give you that. Surprise, surprise, I'm using a new bronzer. I'm going to be mixing Private Island and Caramel Cutie from Fenty using my Rephr AA01 brush. I have been meaning to use this brush again on camera. Good if you want some detailed powder application. I don't want too much bronzing but more so applied specifically to areas to kind of do that bronze tour kind of look. The focus here is mainly just being nice and bright and pink. I lightly bronzed up the skin, blended in seamlessly with this foundation powder combo, and then we're going to finish off the eyes. So I have that new eyeliner from Sephora collection. This was a recommendation from a subscriber. It is in matte terracotta. It's so creamy, and this is supposed to be waterproof as well, which for the waterline, we need some waterproof products. I love that color. It's really gonna bring out the green in my eyes. If that wears well, I'm gonna love it. So now I'm just going to do my lower lashes. I think I'm gonna leave the lash line bare of shadow and just load up on my mascara. And then for my lips, I'm gonna show you my favorite lip combo right now. It's mostly MAC, and then I did get a new product at the Sephora sale to use as my gloss. I'm gonna start with MAC Whirl to line my lips. Then I'm going to take the shade Cream Cup from MAC. I love this color so much. I'm gonna touch up the lip line. I'm just going to take a dot of my concealer just to brighten the center. And watch how glossy this is gonna become with the Huda Beauty Faux Filler Gloss. This is just the clear one, which I thought would be perfect to pair with any of my lip combos. I already know I love this formula. It is the glossiest gloss I've ever used. It's a nice thick gloss too, so it really hangs onto your lips and you don't have to reapply it as much, which I love a thicker gloss. We're looking quite matte, so I wanted to bring back a little bit of glow to that pink on the cheeks. And this is where that Danessa Myricks product comes in, which I was saving to do a little topper. And I'm just gonna take my 109 again, and I'm gonna use the shade Unbothered. You're gonna see the beautiful natural glow this gives. So do you like matte or do you like it with a glow? I think both are really pretty, but depending on kind of what you like. This livens up the face a little more. This is more soft and perfecting. I don't find this unflattering though, because it does have that blurring sort of formula. It's kind of adding a pink sheen to the skin. It's nothing intense, I feel. Just a really nice topping product if you just want to add a little bit of a pink glow. I haven't used this in a long time, but I keep seeing everyone haul this in their Sephora hauls, so I was going to use it in today's video. One Size On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. We're going to last till dawn. And usually when I do my setting spray, you can see glow and hydration added to the skin. We don't have any of that going on. It kept that same finish we had. Just so funny using that. Even the one they say is a dupe for it, I feel like still adds a little bit of a glow. The One Size is truly mattifying. The L'Oreal one, it does give that locked in hairspray like finish to your skin, but it doesn't give as matte as this one. Because I know people are saying it is a dupe. It is fairly close, I'd say. It's just the finish is slightly off. This one's definitely more mattifying, which that's why I prefer the L'Oreal. We are looking flawless though. So I'm just gonna go off camera, organize everything, come back, and we will finish off this video. So I am back. We are very pink, yet also yellow at the same time because of the foundation, but I will get to all the individual products and we're gonna briefly go over them, but I do have a fragrance of the day, which I wanted to finish off the video with. So this is the Love Notes by Ariana Grande. It is the Pink Woods version. I believe there's different versions depending on where you're located. This is the North American one, I believe. Canada, I was able to get this. And the thing about this fragrance, and I mentioned this in my haul, is that I'm getting a love note to this. No plural, no notes. I just get one particular note and I cannot figure out what it is. I think it might be the cashmere woods that is just overpowering in this fragrance. People told me that I would like this fragrance, and while I do like that note, I just thought this would be something a little bit different. I'm a huge fan of Ariana Grande fragrance. This isn't my favorite one she's done, but also not my least favorite. It's just kind of in the middle and one that I wouldn't repurchase the full size. I really love her vanilla-based fragrances that she does, and this one is different from anything that I have of hers, so I do like that aspect. Fragrance I feel for me that I just wouldn't repurchase. I like the fresh aspect. I'm getting more into fresh fragrances, and I love that it's different for my collection, but in terms of full-size worthy, I probably would pass on that. But I'm still glad I was able to try it. I'm not returning it. I don't hate it. It's just I'm getting a one note sort of thing from that fragrance. So let's go into all the products that I did try out today. We have the new One Size Turn Up the Base foundation, which is looking really yellow on me and quite light. As I was mentioning in the video, I've had some issues with it, especially for the wear. Am I full coverage? Absolutely. You cannot see a single spot on my skin. It is flawless mixed with the powder. If you need a full coverage look or like that kind of look, this is a very full coverage product. I personally don't like this full of a look on me. Just something that I've noticed over the years. I like something more medium coverage. It just looks more natural on my skin, not as heavy. You really got to make sure you get that shade match correct, which I clearly don't. This is pulling quite yellow and it's a neutral. So for me, it's a pass. Other foundations out there that I personally like a little bit more. I have new brushes. I've used these all on my channel before, but if you have not checked them out yet, these are some of the best ones on the market. I love them. I love this for my bronzer, as you can see today. That's probably what I reach for it the most. If I want just a light application of bronzer, it's so nice if you just need to lightly set with some powder. The Iconic London Underglow Blurring Primer. We are blurred, however, foundation that's so full coverage isn't the best foundation to pair with a product like this, and I typically wouldn't, but I wanted to show how it looked like on the skin regardless, and we will definitely be using this with other foundations. We have the Caffeine Eye Cream from Inkey List. I've used this before, love it. Great for depuffing the under eye. This Morphe Puff, used before, got a new one, love it for powder. For precision application, you saw how flawless it applied the powder underneath my eyes. I love the Kosas Candy Powder, and this one, you guys told me I needed to pick up. For the sale, I finally decided to pick this one up because I hated the Tower 28 powder. It looks so dry on me. This is flawless. So thank you for telling me to check this out. I love this. Favorite pink powder I've ever used. These new half lashes, I forget the name, have been my go-to daily ones. I'll have them linked below. This eyeliner from Sephora collection, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is so pretty. I can see myself reaching for this daily as a pop of color to my lash line, to smudge my liner, to just bring out the color of my eyes. I love eyeliners for that. The Charlotte Tilbury mascara, growing on me. Does it replace my Clio that I love? Absolutely not. Not even close. But it's still better now that this has dried out a little bit. The Patrick Ta eyeshadow duo I think is stunning. I'm not even moving and my eyes are just glistening. It is so incredibly beautiful. I love a sparkle like this. Wearing these as a top coat is just my preferred way to wear a product like this. I love the bronzy tone. I think it's so pretty. I really like it. I don't like the price, but I do like the product. I'm shocked at how much I'm enjoying this brow wax right now. My brows look a little bit softer. I don't know what it is, but I'm really liking the look of it. I kind of messed up this brow in the forefront, but I do overall like how it's holding the brows. So I will keep you posted on that. I used a paint pot for my base today. Let me know how you like the color. I think it's really nice for my undertone of skin. I don't know why that took me so long to get out. The Danessa Myricks Lowlighter is so pretty. Look at that pink glow. I loved it before, but if you really want a pink glow from within sort of look, this is really beautiful as a topper, and I don't find it accentuates my texture. This concealer shocked me how much I love this. It's smoothing, hydrating, blurring. It says it's the Lift and Flex concealer. It wears well on my skin. It says for eyes and face. I use this strictly for my eyes, and I love the coverage. I love the formula. If you have not checked this out, this is a top product I've picked up this sale season. This gloss, already knew I love the formula. You want super glossy lips? This is great. Just to have a clear gloss on hand, you can make anything glossy. So I would recommend this clear gloss and the blush. Wow. Are we ever bright, bright pink. I think it's so pretty. It really brightens up the skin, livens up the face, and I'm just so happy with this color, and this formula is super easy to use, no issue whatsoever. I've used it on a fully set face, on top of creams. It just works. It's really easy to work with. I do find this less pigmented than my Cali Ray if you want kind of a comparison. Those are way more pigmented, so you need to use less. I do still think I like my Cali Ray better than this because it reminds me of it a little bit, but this is just a little more sheer, and I just love the pigmentation of the Cali Ray. Still love this color though, and I think that's all the new products that I had. My intentions were to make this look more daytime, but I went really glam today, I feel, because I've been doing this pink sort of look, just softer, but for some reason, I've just been enjoying a super glam eye, if you could see in my Sephora haul. I love that look. I know you guys really want to see that. That was with nothing new. So I do want to film that look too, but this is our look trying new makeup today. Let me know if there's any products that are standing out to you. There will definitely be more trying makeups to come because we have a lot of makeup in that haul to try. So this is just the first one. Wanted to make it super pink. This has been my daily lip combo as of lately. I love the tone of pink that this is. It's so pretty. So that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have not already, I'd absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.